Here in this video, we are going to demonstrate biphasic defibrillator, model name as CardioMax. So let's begin with the connections first. Here mains will get connect. This is a slot given for fuse. Inside this there is 12-volt battery which gives backup for 3 hours when fully charged. This is a thermal printer to take printouts of shock status. This is a side plate in which this is the on off switch. This is a connector for ECG cable. This is a connector for AED and pacer pads, which is optional. This is for SpO2 probe. This is for NIBP. These are the paddles. This is for the apex position. This is for the sternum position, and it is placed in this cradle. These are the cradles. This switch, and to discharge the shock, user need to press this both together. This can be used for adult, and to use it in pediatric you have to use this. Coming towards this is a rotary knob which is used to select energy levels as well as to slide to the other options and to increase or decrease the values and to save the changes. To save the changes, user need to press it. This is a charge button to charge the capacitor, and this is to deliver the shock. This is a mains connection indication. This is for the indication that defibrillator is working on battery, and this is for the battery load. This is a 7-inch display. Here date and time is displayed. Here status will be indicated in which defibrillator is engaged. This is the ECG window, and this is the energy selected slot, and this is for the charge slot, and this is for the mains connection. Coming towards the operational touch keypad, first this is the AED mode. In AED mode, this is the automated external defibrillator. To use this, user need to use this pads. This can be used for pacer mode as well. Internal, there is an electronic device which sends patients cardiac arrhythmia and treat them by providing defibrillation. This is in AED mode. Next is in the defibrillation mode, defib mode. When the defibrillator is engaged in the defib mode, this is the two operational modes, sync and non-sync. It will be seen over here, external sync, external non-sync. In sync mode, defibrillator will sync with the R wave of the patient's QRS wave and will deliver the shock after 60 milliseconds. Whereas in the non-sync mode, there will not be any synchronization. Shock will be delivered anywhere in the cardiac cycle. This is a disarm feature. Disarm feature is used to disconnect the capacitor from the internal circuit. So we'll see the demo. Here I am selecting energy 150 and then charge. And if user don't need to discharge the shock, he can disarm. So the capacitor will get discharged automatically. Also, there is an auto discharge feature in which if shock is not delivered within 20 seconds, capacitor will get discharged automatically within 20 seconds. Next is the defib check mode. Defib manual check mode. This is used to check the performance of the defibrillator. So a user can charge from here and deliver shock. Also, user can use these paddles to charge and discharge, but make sure this paddles should be connected in the cradles. Next is pacer mode. In pacer mode, there are two operational modes, demand and non-demand. In demand mode, pacer will sense patient's intrinsic heart rate and will provide pacing if the intrinsic heart rate is lower than the set rate. And whereas in the non-demand mode, clinician will set the rate regardless of patient's intrinsic heart rate. Next is the shock by pad feature. This feature will be used in emergency when user need to give shock in emergency through pads in pacer mode. Next is the monitor mode. In monitor mode, this is the window. Here ECG will be displayed. This is the SpO2. and it will display NIBP. So to adjust the gain of the waveform, user can use this feature to adjust the gain. To select the leads can be changed from here, and this is for to start the NIBP. Here SpO2 probe is connected, this one. Here NIBP tube is connected, and this is for the ECG. Coming towards the menu option, in menu option there is various options: event history, display trend. First we'll see the event history. In event history, last 10 shock status is shown. To come back from the menu mode, need to press this home key. Again press home, menu key, then display trend. In display trend, user can select graphical and tabular. Next is auto alarm reset, in which user can reset the alarms. Set RTC, in which user can set the date and time. Reset settings, in user can set the settings to default. That's it. The print option is to take out the prints of the shock status as well as ECG waveform. Next is the alarm silence key, to silence the particular alarms. So this is all about the demonstration of CardioMax defibrillator. Thank you.